got two 20-year-old guys in the front row, and he's scrumming against Wilco, and shout out to both Springboks, and the incumbent Springboks too. So, you know, we targeted that. We targeted that call. We wanted to make sure that set piece-wise they were under pressure. We kicked the ball out as well, which is different to what we've done before. We kept the ball in against other teams, so we wanted to put their line out under pressure. So, yeah, I mean, even a club that spends 46 million euros on their budget, that's what it looks like when you're not, you know, when you don't have. And I can't talk for them, but I'm just covering for us. Is that when we go and we get it wrong, that's what happens when you don't have depth right through the group, and that's where we want to go to as a union. We want to try and get to a point where, you know, we got to have two full sides that can compete.
Jake, maybe just take us through the thought process, because obviously winning a lot, as you always say, is non-negotiable for the team.
Yep.
But there's a difference between that and 22 points, because I think a lot of people would probably say, well, if you won and you didn't have the extra travel that's coming now with the Challenge Cup,
Yes.
It probably would help you in the URC. So just in terms of that process.
Well, Brendan, I mean, it probably would have, and I would have been sitting here saying we've lost 5 in a row, and I would have had to say to you, how the hell am I going to get out of that corner? You know, so I mean, we need to win. You're right. Number two is I just enjoyed the way we managed the game by having to score 22 more points than them. You know, it's you know, it's I've been coaching a long time, and you sometimes take it for granted everyone in your team understands how you're going to win by 22 points. I mean, I watched the game last night, Ulster against Exeter, and the same thing. You know, they Ulster needed to win by X amount of points, and Exeter scored first. So it just showed that there's a lot of learnings that happen every single week. And what I really enjoyed is that, I mean, there's an example of Ruan Nokia took the 3 points. Now, I mean, what he had worked out in his head is we've got to keep making sure we've got the bonus point. Now we have to make sure that we, you know, some other captains might have said, let's kick in the corner and see whether or not we get another try. You know, now, doesn't mean one's right or one's wrong, but I enjoyed the fact that there was a thought process that went through it. So, but it is, now it comes at an expense, because you've got to play another away game.